Hey everyone, we're back again with a quick video about polling in Zoom. What we want to do in this video is show you how to set up polling, how to do a poll in Zoom, and then some best practices for the polling. These are the steps to make sure that you are able to do polling really quickly, and it's pretty easy to do and really fun. So first of all, you're going to schedule a meeting, then you're going to go to zoom.com, which we're going to do right now. As I head over to zoom.com, you're going to click on the My Account tab. That will take you to a screen that shows you all your account settings. After you've gotten to the My Account tab, you'll notice that it'll take you to the Profile tab over here on the left. You're going to click on Meetings, and you're going to go to the scheduled meeting where you want to add a poll. Remember, you do have to schedule a meeting in order to do the polling. I'm going to choose this meeting right here. Once you choose the meeting, you go all the way down to the bottom where it says you have not created any poll yet. So you start at the top of it, it'll look like that. You go all the way to the bottom, and you'll click on Add a Poll. So here I've created a poll, just a fun one for the students. What's your favorite season? I've named it poll number 1, and my first question is, what's your favorite season? So I can choose either have people choose one choice or be able to choose multiple choices, sort of like a checkbox. Go on all the way to the bottom. You can add another question, or you're welcome to press save, and that will save all the questions that you have. So say you want another one, you could add it in here. I did choose multiple choice for this one because perhaps it could be warm and sunny or cool and cloudy. We live in Rochester, so it's probably cool and cloudy right now as you're watching this. Either way, I'm going to save, and now I have my 2 questions for the poll. When it saves, I'm able to look right down here and see that the poll has been created and the questions that are here. It's at the bottom of the meeting page for my meeting number 2. So going back to our steps here, we scheduled the meeting, we went to zoom.com, we did the meetings, we chose a meeting, then we went to the bottom of the page and added a poll. So all that's left to do is use the poll in a meeting. What we'll do for this is pretend like my meeting has started, and you can see here, pretend that I'm the only participant, but you could pretend that there's more kids and things in this room. And I'm going to go to my More section down here and go to Polls. And that's pretty exciting because both of my questions are right here. I'm going to press Launch Polling. And at this time, students will be able to answer the questions that I have. If there were students here, we would see things changing. Maybe some are choosing winter, and we would see the percentage and number of students choosing these things changing as it goes through. I do like that there's a little thing up here, a little timer, so you can see how long it's taking your students to do it, and you can make adjustments as appropriate. When I'm done and I click End Polling, it will give me the option to either relaunch or share the results. I could share with my whole class what they just worked on and have them have an opportunity to have discussions maybe through breakout rooms or things like that about the questions that we had. So that brings us to the 3 minutes of 3 Minute Thursday. In the next minute, I'm going to talk about how to use these as leverage them for pedagogical steps and some best practices overall. As with all types of polling or questioning, the best way to use this is to check for understanding. So online, it's no different than if you were doing a thumbs up, thumbs down in the classroom. You can use this to check for understanding and use it as a formative assessment right in the middle of the lesson. Another way that this is important is that you can create these polls to give yourself a pause break and a point of reference for chunking information. We know often too much information is shared because of online resources, and it just seems like it's easier to share, and we talk more and we share faster information. So using these polls as an opportunity that you have set up for yourself to chunk the information would be really critical for your students' success and give them time to process. And finally, the last one is to use this as a way to engage students. So as we already talked about, if you were to do an opening question and say, what's your favorite season, and you see the polling and you share the polling, then perhaps the students have an opportunity to discuss and battle out why this season is better than the other season, or perhaps it's around a book or something like that. So all really good opportunities to boost engagement, check for understanding it, and then, as we already said, give students an opportunity to process information. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any comments or feedback, we'd love to hear from you. Please drop them in the link below, or you can contact us via email and our social media.